You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you. Let's play episode of Lust Shards, Alvy's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alrighty. Smaller than the one in the box, but much brighter. Huh. Would you look at that? What voice was I doing for him? Huh, would you look at that? Hey! As soon as he touches it, it flies away from his hand and reunites with its missing brethren. The two pieces come together, forming a new shape, and the glow stabilizes to a faint, pulsing, cool tune. Southern. I've never seen that either. What did you just do? I didn't do anything, or nothing I had control over. The scribbles? Not my doing either. I suppose you two were not recommended for nothing. One summons demons at auditions, another one fuses gems. What can you do? Come on, all cards on the table. You got my full attention. You can resurrect Nightfallen, can't you? That's why I keep asking if they're dead or alive. No, I swear. There's nothing unique about me. I don't buy it. Me neither. Cody? I have my own Nightfall, which is pretty rare for someone my age, I admit, but other than that, what kind of Nightfall are you compatible with? Huh? Oh, I'm not sure. Never tested it. It's a room full of gems, no better time and place. He seems a bit excited to try as well, but also scared. He concentrates nonetheless, having two pairs of eyes burning into him. And the whole room is glowing. Great. Indeed, the whole room except for the little broken gem you just mended. Whoa! What does that mean? It means you can basically summon any of these gems if you wanted. And probably any gem you come across, judging by this. Congrats. Neat. See? You're more talented than you give yourself credit for. Look who's talking. Do you want to borrow any gem knowing this? I'm good, thanks. I prefer my own. You don't own a live demon, do you? Just checking. Nope, not even close to that level, and I know that for sure. That I know for sure. And about you, are you choosing that blue one? Yep, not like I have much of a choice, being the only one that likes me. So that one is D71, but I have no idea what the smaller one was. Doesn't matter. They're a single gym now anyway, and I'll register it as such. When do the auditions start? Last 20 minutes, I think, but the sorcerers go first, so we won't be late. Are you leaving? You sure you don't want to check out more stuff? We got what we came here for, and there are no other choices for me, so... Huh? I'd love to check out more gems, especially after what you did. We can't just leave after such a tease. He's right. You should investigate with my help. Please? Alright. You get lost in the gem world while I spend time with this stud. Just out of earshot. Nice! Great. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, here we go again. An introduction to this feeling is not needed anymore, but you know what you must do. Funnily enough, this does not even change my current plans. You shove your fingers in... Oh, God. Yep. I cannot do that. No, I cannot do that. No. Get to the point. Okay. I'll save that. As much as stalling as I'm trying to do before going to work, I have to ask, what can I help you with today? Nothing too complicated. I just need a gem for today's auditions. That's it. Easy enough. What level would you say you're at in terms of summoning? My friend would probably be advanced. I'll take something for beginners. Really? As a recommended student? My friend summoned a demon during his auditions. I'd rather you flex those muscles some more, not your friend. I'm just teasing, kinda. I was scouted for my magic. I'm not very experienced in summoning. Alright, let me get a beginner set. This time, even the dog that's been on his own world comes closer to watch. There you go. You should be able to resonate with at least one of these. He brings out a long box that contains a couple of very rough gemstones. Cracked, deformed, what you'd expect from the lowest tier of shards. And these are also dead? Yeah, we're not really allowed to lend the live ones. But you do have some. Yeah, suppose so. In the meantime, you concentrate and hover your hand over the presented gems. From the choices, only one, the blue moon crest-shaped one, starts to glow and even vibrate. A second surprise comes along as the dog's ring glows as well, but just like last time, he hides it in his pocket. Seems like we have a winner. Strange, I never saw this one glow before, not even for... There's another glow over there, look! The three of you turn around to a corner drawer that looks like it hasn't been opened in years, from which the ram retrieves another blue glowing shard. Smaller than the one in the box, but much brighter. Huh, would you look at that? Hey! Alright. Pieces come together. Okay, they're all gonna glow. Yep, they're all gonna glow. Give me 1 second. It'll be all caught up. There we go. We're all caught up, almost. Okay. Alright. Do you want to borrow any gem knowing this? I'm good, thanks. I prefer my own. You don't want a live demon, do you? I'm just checking. Nope, not even close to that level, and that I know for sure. 1 second, y'all. Alright, y'all, and we are back. Okay. Nope. Okay. And about you, are you choosing that blue one? Yep, not like I have much of a choice, being the only one that likes me. So that is, that one is D71. But I have no idea what the smaller one was. Doesn't matter. We're a single gym now anyway. I'll register it as such. When do the auditions start? Like 20 minutes, I think, but the sorcerers go first, so we won't be late. Are you leaving? Are you sure you don't want to check out more stuff? We got what we came here for, and there are other choices for me, so... Huh? I'd love to check out more gems, especially after what you did. We can't just leave after such a tease. He's right, you should investigate with my help. Please? Alright. You get lost in the gem world while I spend time with this stud, just out of earshot. Nice. Great. You grab the ram by the wrist and drag him a bit further away in a respectful yet authoritarian manner. I sense questions incoming. You don't seem to want us to leave. Why? Is it hard to believe I simply like you? Come on, it may be true, but there's something else as well. Alright, fine. It's boring and stressful out there, okay? I love this job. They're becoming more and more strict with the paperwork and the rules, and every gem I lend I have to be afraid of some kind of possible punishment if I don't get it back in time. Like that's somehow my problem. Not to mention first-year summoners aren't very interesting or fun. Aside from you two, of course. You're probably more interesting than most seniors, in fact. Not to mention very cute. You try not to blush, but fail miserably. And also kind of dumb. Not you, them, the other first years. No, I'm getting a migraine just thinking about it. Is it always like this? No, not even close. This is just a busy day. And are you trying to say 2 first years are making any improvements to your state of being? Yeah, as absurd as you think it sounds, you're both very neat, in different ways. Under other circumstances, I would have loved to know you better, and maybe even invite you to dinner sometime, especially you, alone. It's very nice of you. I couldn't refuse if it happened. Really? I'm glad to hear it, but that would be cheating, I believe, considering the things I have in mind for you. I'm not... Wait, cheating? As in me and Alvy together? You did not finish the sentence yet there. What I meant is, we're not together, me and him. But you want to be. Yeah, suppose so. Too bad for me, then. No shots. No shots I'll be thrown today. But I do think you should have a nice afternoon enjoying those auditions with him. Trust me. Fine. I get a hint when I hear one. Can't promise we'll have a great time watching the summoners, though. Nothing is too boring if you're with the right people. Hey, Alvy, let's go. We'll be late. Saying goodbye to the weirdly sexy ram, you make your way back up the stairs until the dog starts to trail behind. Something the matter? It's the sorcerers doing their auditions now, correct? And they'll start in a minute if they haven't already. Yeah. Why? Do we have to be here? Isn't it just better to stay in the office filled with gems, just the two of us, until our turn comes? Oh, come on, it's gonna be fun. There are people I'm very interested in watching show off. But people are surely gonna approach us since we're recommended students and all. I do have an idea. You rummage through your backpack looking for a specific item. Here you go. Really? You want to trade with me or something? I'm good. But this will not be fooling anyone. Better than nothing. Now let's go. I don't want to miss Tate's and Cole's auditions. I'm going to regret so many things so very soon. Your little disguises proved to actually work, in some ways. Yes, they are turning heads. Everyone wants to take a look at you, but they don't seem to realize who you are. That, or they're too scared to approach. In any case, while you find 2 secluded seats to watch the auditions, your cat friend's turn comes to be called into the arena. Whoa! Go Tate! Are you really that close? I spoke to him like 4 times. We're basically best friends. Why do I feel like he would agree? Do you know what he'll do? He can teleport as far as I know. I'm not sure about anything else. How will that help him against that thing? He could, not sure. The cat looks around at the crowd as if making sure all eyes are on him before conjuring a ball of magic in his hand. Oh, he's doing something. Electricity, perhaps? After a moment, he shoots the ball towards the target dummy and it vanishes completely. The arena falls silent. He didn't just obliterate that, did he? I don't think... Look here! Look there! A small shadow grows larger and larger in the same spot where the dummy was. The loud crash and a massive dust cloud later, the machine is nowhere near functional, crumbled into pieces. He shot a teleportation spell and let gravity do the work. Interesting. I didn't know teleportation could work like that. If I have to talk about his teleportation one more time, I'm gonna vomit. Why? We didn't talk about it at all ever, did we? I'm just not a fan of mobility spells. That seems like a weird ick to have. They're extremely useful spells. Shut up and let me have my own opinions, alright? What a great display of offensive transportation magic. Next up, we have another promising first year, Cole. Let's welcome him into the arena. New dummy required as well, please. Alright, y'all. I gotta head off for the evening. I'll talk to y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!